I learned something new. I'll record it for folks. I was meeting with our IT company at the church yesterday, and they said that now, um, that you can, when you hover over an email address, you can sometimes see it's a spoofing email. Say Leah, somebody pretends to be Leah and says, "Buy me gift cards." And it's you hover over the name and the address is like a Gmail and not her church email. Um, Now they can do it so they can show you the correct email address, but it's still a spoofing email. So that thing that we've taught you all to look for, they've gotten smarter. I don't they didn't go into details of how they're able to do this, but are you following what I'm saying? Am I not
I think
explaining?
so.
They've got AI helping them probably,
Probably.
and it's
So,
figuring out how to get around the issues.
yes. So you have to be a little bit more careful sometimes when the email does look legitimate, or you think, oh, this person's actually been hacked because it was their actual email domain. It might not necessarily be hacked. It could just be a spoofing. So they're always getting smarter,
Just what we need.
always behind. It's all.
Yeah. Can't keep up with it all. Changes so quickly. Just, of
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
course,
And
anything that looks slightly haywire, trash,
mm-hmm.
spam, whatever.
Yep.
I don't even bother dealing with them anymore. It's not worth the time and energy to do it. I just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Report
Smart.
it as junk as best as I can.
Yep. That's all you can do.
Yeah, I mean, that's right. What more can you do?
Mm-mm.
Unfortunately, not everybody thinks that way,
Right.
and people will respond to it. Like we get invoices all the time from things through PayPal or any number of places. Geek Squad saying they're going to charge my account for $459 for services rendered,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't have my account number, so they can't do it. So I just ignore them. What they want you to do is to contact them back and say, no, I don't want this. And then they get your real email and get it into your account and stuff. It's just, it's nuts.
Yep. Yep. And yeah, the more awareness we can do for folks. So tell your friends and family, be aware.
Yeah,
Your whole family's here, but
that's right. I don't have to tell anybody.
but
Unfortunately, not everybody thinks that way.
mm-hmm. Or yeah, questions things.
Yeah. Well,
Uh
if if some, pardon my wording, little old lady gets an invoice from uh Geek Squad or Best Buy saying we're going to charge your account for $459 for such and such, they're going to contact them and say, no, I didn't authorize that.
mm-hmm.
That's just, that's just the way a lot of people are, and
Yeah.
and they don't think about it the way they should be.
They're hoping that you react to your gut reaction,
Yeah.
right?
And,
So
and we get one of them, at least one a week usually,
mm-hmm.
sometimes more often than that.
Yeah. I feel like I read something most recently that Gen Z and like younger teenagers are ones that are falling more steps are more susceptible than the grannies now because they're
Oh,
so
okay.
trusting of
Go grannies.
that.
Hi,
So
Bob.
yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, be aware.
Is it hot up there, Bob?
Well, I got a new phone at your urging because it's all your fault. Well, not really. So I got
You
the
knew
new
you were gonna get in this, Lynn.
the new Samsung, and it's fine. I had a holster pouch on my belt that kept it secure, and then getting in the car in the rain quickly, and the thing on the belt caught and it broke off from there, and it was okay there. Well, so that I didn't have a pouch, and I put it in my pocket, and I was leaning over, fell on the concrete floor. I didn't have anything surrounding it, and it cracked. I sent you a picture, Lynn, of the thing. I had, oh, there it is.
Ooh.
There's little cracks.
Mhm.
So, I mean, it works fine.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if
You
there's
can just get
anything.
a new screen protector, can't you?
Yeah,
Bob says he doesn't have a screen protector on it. If
Oh, because I was
Thanks.
gonna say I cracked my screen a while back and I just ordered a new screen protector.
exactly what is a screen protector?
so, it's this thin piece of plastic that you can put over top. Most cases come with one now, but it's this very thin kind of plastic glass that protects the screen. And a lot of times, if you put it on, and a phone drops, it usually cracks the screen protector, but saves the actual screen of the phone.
Yep.
Now,
So,
can you do the touch screen through that?
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. The challenge with it, I find, is putting it on so you get rid of all the air bubbles.
That's why I let the professionals do that. I just walk
Yeah.
into Verizon and say, here. It takes them about 2 minutes.
That's what I did. I took Bev's and mine into T-Mobile store, and they have a little
Yep.
device that puts it right on top and cleans it and gets rid of all the air bubbles. Ours are like little, really, really thin pieces of glass.
Mine's glass also.
Yeah. And you pay a little more for the glass, Bob, but it's supposedly better even than the plastic because it protects the screen for situations just like you're saying.
Now, am I okay using this as is?
Yes.
With
Oh,
the
And
great.
there,
cracks?
yeah. It's one of those, there might be a little bit of damage inside, but it's not the end of the world. I've seen people with worse screens than yours that walk
Oh, I've
around.
seen you, yes.
It's not the end of the world. It just looks worse than it is. And I don't know, because you just bought it, if they have like a warranty or something that you can turn it in.
I'll have to check.
Or like sometimes that if it's a certain time, they can, that's covered. Not everywhere does it. And I think Apple has stopped covering screen damage. That's an add-on. But
I
could be
think that was
wrong.
the case here.
Yeah.
As I say, it functions fine, but I didn't know whether down the line it was going to blow up on me or
It should
I
not
don't know.
blow up on you. It just looks worse than it is. So as long as you don't hurt yourself, along the scrape yourself.
Yeah,
Would you have to worry about moisture getting in those cracks?
good question.
It's a possibility that it could now get in. So you could add a screen protector now to eliminate, if that's something that you want to
Okay.
see. That would be a way to protect it from moisture. But
When you get back
I'm
in
sorry
town,
that
check with Betty Ann. She'll talk to you about this U Break Eye Fix place that she goes to. And they can probably put a new glass on top of that for you.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's down.
Yeah, and I don't know how much it would be to replace the screen, but
Might be worth
it
it.
might be worth it for, because it's so new.
Yeah.
That's what I was just gonna say. If you'd had it for a couple of years, I probably wouldn't worry about it, but with being brand new, you're gonna want to keep that for a while.
Yeah, maybe 3 months if I had it.
At least until tomorrow.
But you should be fine through Chautauqua.
Now, a table mate has a table next to us in the dining room. He's got little pits all over his glass,
Hmm.
little chips in the glass, not cracks, but
What's he
Don't
been
know how
doing with it?
Well, and that might be a screen protector too. A lot of times screen protectors get damaged
okay.
worse than screens.
All right, that's helpful.
But yes, that's
We're
my
sort of
fault for
remote up
not.
here. There's not a lot of or Verizon or Apple stores or anything. This is Samsung.
Mhm.
I might have to treat it very carefully till I get home in September.
I wouldn't
Mhm.
lose any sleep over it.
Thank you. I feel
Just be
so
careful
much
when you're
better.
out in the rain. So that water doesn't get inside of it. Then you
I've been
might have a
keep-
bigger problem
I've been keeping it in my pocket.
deep down.
The problem was I had it in this pocket and I just leaned over and
Ah, there
was-
you go.
And you've got nice big man pockets, so there's no excuse.
Keep carrying duct tape with you in case you need it, Yeah.
But
Strap
yes,
it
I
to you.
apologize that I did not say you should probably get a screen protector when you get a new phone.
Now Jean's she got kind of that rim that goes around.
Mm-hmm.
So and she's dropped it several times and if it hits the corners, nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a case on that, Bob?
Is that what you call it? Yeah.
A case?
Yeah, it just goes around the edge.
Yeah, and the back.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it covers the back.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
mine-
definitely would.
There.
I would definitely put
red.
one of those on.
Yeah, okay.
If you don't have if you didn't get a case, I'd do that too, because they keep things, they absorb a lot of the shock if you drop it or
Right.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not necessarily the cheapest things in the world, but it's worth it to keep things from getting damaged.
Most of them are $20.
Yeah,
I think that's what she
OtterBox is one that's very designed more for kids and safety. So when you drop it, so if you plan on dropping it a lot, that's a good brand
don't plan on.
to do.
It was just a sequence of events. The
yeah.
holder on my belt broke.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm sorry we don't have
That's
better
helpful.
answers for you.
And on Chuck's recommendation, I can now sleep. I've
Yeah,
just,
that-
you can see my eyes are just kind of drawn.
Yeah.
Tired. And
The only time you have to lose sleep is when it's raining.
Yeah. Or excessive heat.
Yeah. That
Yes.
would be down here.
Yes.
They don't have that up in New York.
Not yet.
No.
No, but our fourth floor garret the places aren't air conditioned. Our place is
Ah.
not air conditioned, so the heat, it can get hot up here.
You have a
Mhm.
fan.
We do.
That helps.
Ceiling fan. Did not use it is what we learned from our mistakes.